YouTube, what's going on? KT Medic here, and today is the weekly vlog again. So we're gonna start with yesterday. We were gonna go out to eat, my wife and I and a couple of her friends, and we go out to the car in the driveway, and I see that the front passenger side tire is really low. So we've been having some air pressure issues lately. A little bit low, but not this low. So as my wife gets in, she backs up just a little bit. I just wanted to look in the tire and see if there was a nail or anything like that I could see that was easy to see. Turns out there was a giant nail in her tire. And today she's playing pool. They have a pool tournament. She plays on a pool league. Actually, two different teams. They play 9-ball and 8-ball separately. But she has that all day today and mostly tomorrow. I don't know if it's all day tomorrow or not. So far, they're doing pretty good. They've won, I think, 3 of their games that they've played. I think they're playing another one right now. I don't have an update on that one yet. But this morning, I had to get up at 8 o'clock because she had to be at the pool hall between like 8:30 and 9 or something like that. So I took the tire, took it off yesterday evening, took it off so I could take it to Discount Tire, which is just a couple blocks away, so they could fix it and I could put it back on and we could get on with our day. So get up 8 o'clock, get over there. They're already busy, of course, because we have stuff to do. So take it over there, drop it off, come back a couple hours later. I took her to pool with the donut on the car. Took her to pool, watched her play a game, and went to pick up the tire. So I get over there, and they can't find the tire for a minute, which is not a big deal. They found it. It didn't take but just a minute or two. But the guy that rolled it over noticed that there was a bubble on the sidewall. It wasn't big, and it probably wouldn't have been a big deal for a little while, but being that my wife drives this car every day, I don't want anything to happen to her because I didn't spend a little bit of money to make her car as safe as possible. So we ended up having to buy a new tire because a sidewall bubble or a puncture on the sidewall is basically not repairable, and it's really unsafe to have on your vehicle. So we end up buying a new tire. So I leave the tire there, come back home, play Xbox for a little bit, play some Call of Duty, and go back up there. It actually was a lot cheaper than I thought it was gonna be. We got a different tire than the other 3 that's on the vehicle now, just because the ones that are on there are ridiculously expensive. If they would put cheaper tires on the cars, like the new cars that they sell, I think the cars would cost a lot less because those tires I think are made of gold. I don't know, it's ridiculous. But we got a different tire put on, and I go pick it up, finally get home, put the tire on, and it's great. It doesn't even look all that different. It drives fine. And here probably later tonight or maybe tomorrow, I had to look and see if it was still light outside. I've been kind of in the office all day today for the most part. But later tonight or tomorrow, more than likely tomorrow, I'm gonna take off a couple of her, actually end up all of her tires and rotate them for her, just because we've had it for a while and you're supposed to rotate them like every 6 to 10,000 miles or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but we're just over 10,000 miles, I think. So it's about time to rotate them, and I don't really feel like paying anybody to do it. I have a decent jack and I'm a decently strong person, so I don't have an impact drill or anything, but I do have a wrench, and a wrench works just as well. It's just a little bit slower. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow while she's playing pool. I might try and stop by and watch her play a couple games. I like watching her play. The last game I watched her play, I got up there, she needed her phone charger, took that up there to her after I got the new tire on the car. And she was just about to start playing when I got there. The match before hers, one of her teammates was playing, just finished up when I got there. She started playing, and the way 9-ball works in the league that they play is you have to make so many balls, and she's, I think, a 3. There's like skill levels basically, and she was playing a 7. So the 7 has to make like 30 to 50 balls. I don't know exactly. I don't play that, like, I mean, I don't play in the league. I like playing pool, but it's too many late nights on work nights and stuff like that, and I don't want to be out real late playing pool and stuff like that if I have to work the next day. So she was playing a high number. Basically, they had to make a lot more balls. She had to make 19, and I get there and she's hungry. So I run to Burger King, get some chicken fries, go back up there, and when I get back up there, it's really close. Like, she needs like 3 balls to win, and the guy she was playing needed like 4 or 5. So it's actually a really close match. And so we're watching, and he makes a couple, she makes 1 or 2, and eventually that game ends. They both need 1 ball. That's it. They just have to make 1 ball. She wins that game, so they rack up the next game, and she gets to break. So if she makes 1 ball in the break, that game's over, and she wins. So she breaks, and there was like 3 balls that almost went in, but none of them went. And then he shoots, and he misses. So it's still 1-1, and it's her shot, and she's got a cross-table shot that's really hard. She might could have made it without caroming, which is basically hitting your object ball into another ball and making a ball, preferably the ball you were shooting at. So they take a timeout like immediately. You get 1 timeout per game, and they take a timeout just to line this shot up, because it's for all the marbles. That's it. That's the game. That's who wins. So they take a timeout. The coach and the captain and everybody get up there. They line it up, and she shoots it, and she makes it. It was an awesome shot. It was really exciting. I'm proud of her. And also, while I was gone, she told me this later. She made the 9 on the break, which is basically you win the game. You only get 2 points. The 9 balls were 2 points, but you only get 2 points, and the rest of the balls don't count. But you win the game, and you get to go to another game. It's not really worth it with the way they play 9-ball, but it's still really cool to do, and it's still a lot of fun. Making the 8-ball on the break, just like 9-ball. In 8-ball, you win the game, and it actually makes a lot more difference in 8-ball than it does in 9-ball. But it's awesome. I think I've made the 8 on the break maybe once. I haven't really tried it a whole lot, but it's kind of one of those things that a lot of people don't get all that often. And most of the time when it happens, things have to be like set up perfectly. And if you have a really tight rack, whenever you rack the balls, a lot of times it won't happen, and you won't get as good of a break as you normally would with a loose rack, like most people do. So that's really cool that she actually got a 9 on the break. But I'm really sad that I missed it. I wanted to see it, but none of us knew it was gonna happen. She was hungry. She was starting to get a little cranky, you know. But that's okay. I had to go get her some food. I got some food, some chicken fries. Man, Burger King chicken fries, those things are the bomb. But that's how my day went. Got to spend a little money on the car, which I don't particularly like doing, but if it makes it safer for my wife, I'm all for it. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm KT Medic, and I'm out.